If we dig deep enough, if we dig deep enough, we'll find something, one man said. Gold, valuables. These royals hoard everything. Even if the Frisians took their share, they wouldn't have gotten it all. We just need to search it properly, turn over every inch. I still don't understand why the Air Force bombed the palace, another replied. Seems like a damn waste. Evora lay in her cage beneath a mound of rubble, listening to the voices above her. The iron bars had shielded her from the worst of the collapse. Large blocks and splintered beams resting against it instead of crushing her. But she was weak, barely clinging to consciousness after the shock, torture, and beatings. She heard the scrape of stone, men grunting, debris shifting. "Oh God, that's disgusting," one of them said. "What is it?" "Don't know. Looks wrong." "Hey, over here." Boots crunched across broken stone as the others moved toward the voice. "Damn, that's horrific. What the hell am I looking at?" "I said I don't know." "Help me," she called, startled by the strength that still lived in her voice. The men went still. "You hear that?" Sounded like a woman. "Over there. Look, she's in a cage." "Please," Evora said, forcing the word through dry lips. "Help me." They climbed over the rubble and began pulling at the massive blocks pinning the cage in place. But nothing shifted. "We can't get to you, lady." "Then go to the military," Evora said, forcing the words out. "Or the police. Anyone. Tell them to get a message to Rue Adensel. Tell him where I am. He's with the Rutarian military." "All right, we'll go," one man said. "Hold on," another cut in. "We didn't come here to play rescuer. We came for gold." "I don't care why you came," a third man said sharply. "I'm not leaving her here to die. I'll go, lady. I'll find the military." Relief washed through her. It was thin and fragile, but enough to keep her from slipping under. After he left, another voice drifted through the rubble. "Did any of you men see a woman? Dark hair, brown eyes?" Evora went still. "Yeah," one man answered. "She's right over there where we came in, trapped in a cage. We tried to move the blocks, but they wouldn't budge. One of our men went to get help. She's in terrible shape. Someone has beaten her half to death. The only reason we knew she was alive is because we heard her calling." "Can you help me get her out?" Locke said. "I'll pay you." That changed everything. "Yeah," the first man said. "For money, we'll give it another go." They returned with him. Evora's vision had cleared just enough to make out shapes, faces, movement. When she saw Locke, she said nothing. The men strained together, shifting the largest of the stones just enough. Locke forced the cage door open. The moment his back turned, counting out payment, Evora moved. Weak as she was, she made her way out of the cage, then lunged for the opening. She didn't get far. Locke caught her by the hair and wrenched her back. "Oh no," he murmured, almost amused. "You're not getting away from me." The crowbar came down hard against her skull. Everything went black. When Rue reached the palace, he climbed over the rubble and down into the basement. The cage was empty. Two men stepped out from behind a broken wall. "Hey," one of them said, "are you looking for a woman? Dark hair? Pretty?" Rue turned on him. Where is she? The man smirked. How much is it worth to you? Rue closed the distance in an instant, slamming him back and wrapping his hands around his throat. I will kill every one of you, he said, low and lethal, if you don't tell me where she is. All right, the man choked. A man was here. He took her, paid us to clear the rubble off the cage. Rue tightened his grip. She tried to run, the man gasped. He grabbed her, hit her with a crowbar, threw her over his shoulder and left. We didn't ask questions, thought she was his wife or something. Who was he? I don't know. What did he look like? Older, 50s, blonde hair, looked Rutirian. Rue released him and threw him to the ground. He turned and strode out of the ruins with his soldiers. His link buzzed. Barnabas. Rue shut it off. Screw you, Barnabas, he muttered. Another soldier's link activated. The man answered immediately. No, sir. She's gone. Loch Merson has her. Yes, sir. Understood. He closed the link and turned back, composed but uncertain. Your Majesty, Barnabas Loomis requests you reach out to her, mentally. He says he will contact GSM for her location, but it will be faster if you use your ability. The soldier hesitated, clearly confused, but held his bearing. Rue said nothing. He didn't think he could do it. His thoughts were chaos, rage, fear, the need to tear the world apart until he found her. But he had to try. For her. He closed his eyes, forced himself to breathe, and then he thought of her, the softness of her skin, the warmth of her lips, the quiet way she breathed against him when she slept. He reached. At first, there was nothing, only distance, as if she stood just beyond his grasp. He pushed harder. Ivy, he whispered. Ivy, show me where you are. And then she was there, unconscious, broken, lying on a couch upholstered in large red roses. She was at Jasmine's house. Rue's eyes snapped open. Sly bastard. What is it, Your Highness? One soldier asked. Rue was already moving. I know where he's taken her,